Good morning.
Jeanie.
Michelle.
Limitless Healing Angels.
So, today is Saturday, October 10th, and we are here with you, joining us. We got our coffee, and this is my favorite cup. Don't laugh.
I'm a flipping mermaid.
I bought it for myself. Because they're too little to get it for me. I saw it at Cracker Barrel, and I loved it.
Exactly.
So I was like, I'm totally getting that for myself. But, because I'm the not. So, yeah, today's a very special day. It's just there's a very good energy. I feel there's this awesome energy about change coming. A lot of self-reflection this week. I can't even remember, honestly, what the messages were. Yeah. 10, yeah, 2020. Wow, that's I didn't even think about the significance of that numerologically, but that's, very powerful day, all about connecting. Wow, 10, 2020. Oh, wow. 4. That's 4, 5, 6. Okay. We're getting a lot of 10 energies this week, I'm noticing. So sorry if I seem distracted. In my head, I'm just trying to piece it all together. And a lot of 10 energies coming up in a lot of different places this week. So whether it's 6 and 4s or 10s itself or just coming down to it. And I love numerology. I love it. Just gives me a deeper sense of what's around me, and messages come a lot with the triple numbers and quadruple numbers. They've been coming for years. But yeah, the numbers hold a lot of significance for me. I think that's how spirit channels that information to us, gives you downloads and kind of helps to reset you a little bit. So I'm getting a lot of 10s. I think you are too.
Oh yeah.
And so, and
it just came to me right now, so that's why I said it.
yeah. And even in the readings, we've been getting a lot of 10s. So as far as the numbers of the cards and just in the readings in general. And so it's just important because I think in one of the readings I said something about, how 9 is completion and 10 is you're right there at the cusp of a new beginning.
And yesterday's message was being at the cusp.
Mm-hmm. So we're just, you're right there at the precipice. And that's what this card's all about, actually. Actually, all of this is, I love how it flows. High five. So lightning, we were looking at this card before we started the video, and Jeanie had noticed, because the blues were coming up a lot for us. And so it's all about the throat, opening up the throat, and so she noticed how this card is cracked in the middle, cracking open, opening up and just releasing all the energy, the power that's there, the power in the lightning. And so we were talking about that, and that goes right along with the whole 10s, and actually yesterday's reading too, about how you can just kind of step into your own power, speak your truth.
That's what I was gonna say.
What about you? What do you get from that?
Oh, that's exactly crack open that shell, get out of your shell, speak your truth, own your power. Mm-hmm. You are very powerful.
I felt it too.
Claim your power. You're very powerful.
Mm-hmm. And so, and that's a 3. The 30 is a 3. That's all about the self, the inner self. And with this one, the staff, this card is so majestic. At first, we both saw a giraffe at the top of the staff, and then as I moved it closer and looked, to get more of the detail and to kind of get into it, I could see this intertwined parts of the staff there. DNA kept jumping out at me, and the spine and the kundalini, all the energy coming up. Again, owning your power, doing some energy work. And the other thing that stood out in this card to me was the moon, the crescent moon, and the turquoise right at the crown of that skull. So by staring at the card, if you want to take a look at it, maybe when I was staring at the card, it was igniting my third eye. So it was activating that even on a more deeper level. So hopefully it'll do the same for you if you can kind of meditate on that a little bit.
And to me, it's like the third eye here is lit up, and also I see your throat chakra right there also opened up is what I see. The the lights in there.
Yeah, those really, really powerful cards. And then there's a lot of self-healing going on. There's a lot of owning your energy, running your energy, clearing your energy, and releasing the old, stepping into that 10 energy of the newness in your whole path. And
which goes right along with my reading.
which is what I was going to say. And then the ghost dance is, again, self-reflection, being one with yourself. I know this card has multiple meanings. You know, it has its meaning in Native American belief systems, but for me, this says going within, connecting with your spirit, your soul, and being one with yourself, so that you can be at one with what's around you, with the universe. And so, allowing your energy to advance to a point where you can be comfortable with yourself, you can connect, own your power, and be present in your life.
Let your light shine, and like this is like the power, your light, you're projecting it out, and it's kind of dim, and it needs to crack open. And
when you were talking, my eyes got drawn over here to that, just being bright, shining it bright.
Yeah.
Because it is. She's right. Yeah. It is just dim, and it's about shining your light on the world, and that's what we're all here for, is to shine our lights, be our true selves, and just ripple out to others. But you want it to shine as brightly as you can, because you're important and you matter. You wouldn't be here otherwise. So
exactly. And then mine goes with self-employment. You're a born entrepreneur, and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. And as you can see, I'm drawn to the mermaids today. And that was on the top. And then we have synchronicities. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. So we talk about that like all the time. Pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities. The numbers is a synchronicity too. And then let yourself receive. Allow others to give you loving care, receiving without guilt or apologies. That's a big one, I know, for most of us, is just allowing people to share with us, to give us, because we're taught from a very, very young age to be self-sufficient. Don't rely on anybody. You can't count on anybody. You know, you have to do it all yourself. And this is all about claiming your power, but also being open to receive the help, whether it's from this plane or the other plane.
And I want to say the other plane, because as she's talking, Spirit's talking to me, and my guides are saying, they keep talking to me about grandmother energy,
which has been coming up.
Which has been coming up. So I almost didn't say anything about it, because I didn't want it to keep reading in, but it needs to. It's the energy that's here. But as they're talking, and my face is on fire, as they're talking, they're saying grandmother energy, be the grandmother energy, represent that wisdom, and go deep into your wisdom. Go into the Akasha, connect with yourself, and find who you are. Connect back with ancient wisdoms, with your wisdom, and represent that to the world. Because even if you're at the beginning stages of your spiritual growth, you're not in any spiritual ignorance. You just have to reawaken the information that's already in your DNA. That's
your wisdom.
God, I feel it so strong. That's your wisdom is locked within you. So just open it up by connecting with yourself.
Lighting up your DNA.
Yep. So that wisdom, that grandmother energy that they were talking about, and that's where it comes from. It's the ancient archetypal energies that are all within us, and all you have to do is step within to find it.
And open to receive, and don't worry about what other people think. You just have to be your true self. I know that's also another hard one for all of us, is we worry about like what we're doing here. It was out of our comfort zone, but we're like, we have to share this so that people understand that this is happening to other people. And And I'm sorry if people don't like it or, or don't resonate with it, but those who do, great. That's what we're here for.
They can move on. They're most likely saying the same messages, just out of a different level, different frequency. So it may be more religious based or whatever they're doing, culturally based. There's a lot of different ways to say similar messages, and this is how we receive it.
Yes.
So this is where our ancient wisdom comes from. And not just our experiences here, but our past life experiences and so much that we've brought to the table. You do the same. And you have
live
something
your
important.
truth. I just keep getting live your truth, live your power.
You have the ability, and you are strong enough, wise enough to do it yourself. So.
And you are worthy.
Just open
that
up.
just had to come out like that too. Just how it comes out.
Okay, so sorry if this sounded a little bit lectury and less coffee this morning, but
it comes out how it comes out.
Yeah.
We let spirit, God, source, whatever you want to call it, dictate what happens. So
we just let them guide us through, So I feel
I'm
like
done.
that was good.
I'm done.
Even the yellows are jumping out at me so much. Yellows of power. Your solar power.
Your solar plexus, your power. It's about your power.
Yep. So, but all right. So I guess that's it. Little feathers waving goodbye.
They are.
It's time to go. So, Spirit's here saying goodbye. You have a great day.
Bye.
Many
have
blessings.
An awesome week.
See you tomorrow.
Yep.